When you're picking out a live Christmas tree, you're probably imagining how it will look with those lights, ornaments, and twinkling star on top. What you're not expecting is the tree standing slightly off balance in its stand, shedding needles all season long, or crashing down on the living room coffee table. With these tips, you can avoid mishaps and enjoy your tree throughout the whole season. A fresh cut will help your tree take up water, so when you get it home, saw 1/2 inch to an inch off of the bottom of the trunk, but be sure the cut is flat across. A V-cut or angle reduces the amount of water available to the tree and will make it unstable in the stand. Then trim the bottom branches using a small pruning saw or anvil pruners. Be sure to leave enough space under the tree for gifts. Finally, wrap the tree in an old sheet or a tree bag to prevent needles from shedding all over when you bring it in the house. It's important to remember that Christmas trees can be a real fire hazard, so be careful where you put yours. A dry tree can easily catch fire, so be sure not to place it near a source of heat or ventilation. And keep it away from space heaters, wood stoves, hot lights, fireplaces, candles, and other sources of flame. Each of these can cause the needles to dry out faster, making the tree a potential fire hazard. Your stand is the key to the whole operation. You want one that makes setup easy, holds enough water, and keeps the tree from falling over. A basic tree stand like this is an old standby. They're pretty good for smaller trees, they're easy to set up and store, it's easy to see the water level, and they're generally inexpensive. This type of plastic stand is essentially the same thing. You tighten each screw a little until the trunk is held firmly in place. These clamp-style bases are easy to adjust using a foot pedal. The water reservoir also helps keep pets from drinking out of the base. If your tree is 9 feet or taller, you'll want a heavy-duty tree stand like these. Once you've chosen the right stand for your tree, it's time to set it up. The tree bag will help protect your floor from sap and water, and it makes cleanup a breeze at the end of the season. While the tree is lying on the ground, put the tree stand on the bottom of the trunk and secure the screws. Then tilt the tree and stand up to a standing position. Remove the bag and unbundle the tree. Then check to see if it's off kilter and adjust accordingly. Once indoors, your tree will dry out from the heat sources and lights, so check the stand daily to keep the water filled. Your tree can drink up to as much as a gallon of water a day. It's thirstiest for that first week or two, and remember, if the tree dries out, it can lose its ability to absorb water. There are a few more things you can try to make caring for your tree easier. Find the act of watering a bit too complicated? Watering spouts attached to the trunk so you can water without crawling under the tree. If you're having a hard time telling when the stand is dry, try a water alarm that blinks or sounds off when water in the stand is low. And keep the tree fresh by using additives in the water that can help prolong its life. When the season is over, the last thing you want to worry about is spreading needles and sap all over your home. Here's the easiest and quickest way to clear out that tree. Once you've removed all the trimmings, pull the bag you laid out during setup up and over the tree. Then loosen the stand. Now it's as simple as carrying it outside. Here are some more helpful tips. Sap from your tree can be tough to remove from flooring, carpeting, and other surfaces. Tree sap remover can help lift those stains away. If you buy a tree, but don't plan to set it up for a few days, put it in a bucket of water until you take it inside. Trees dry out quickly on warm, windy days and in direct sunlight, so store it in a cool location out of the wind and sun. To keep the fresh pine aroma, hang scent sticks from the tree branches. These are great for artificial trees too. Snow and glitter spray can add a little extra glitz to an ordinary tree. For more holiday style ideas and setup tips, take a look at the other topics on ACE's Holiday Lighting and Decor playlist. And visit your neighborhood ACE.
ACE is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.